What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Listen, today we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna show you how to make a Detroit sounding type beat. So, for somebody like T Grizzly. And yeah, T Grizzly. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, so for our first sound, we got this piano from Nexus. It's the Piano Nebula. Sounds like this. So that's the first part of the pattern, and then for the second part, it's just the first part, but it's like it's halftime, so the notes is stretched out by double. And it sounds like this. So yeah, it's a pretty simple melody for real. It's just very repetitive. So yeah, I'm gonna make something similar. Alright, so one way to make some like my melody is to start with the root note of the melody. So with mine, I started in F minor, so the root note was F. So I think that this time I'm gonna start in let's say D sharp minor. So basically I'm gonna start with the note D sharp and just copy it over and over. And now I'm gonna go up one note, so then that would be F. And I'm copying it over. And then I'm gonna just pick like a note for the D sharp to go up to, so like kind of bounce up and down. So I think I'm gonna go with let's say A sharp, or let's see, maybe G sharp. Yeah, then I'm just copy this over again. With some slight variation too. Copy it over. And then now I'm gonna just copy this part right here, paste it over, and then go down 5 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna change some of the notes too, so it can still be in the scale of D sharp minor. So yeah, you can either go down 5 notes, or you can go up 5 notes for real. Doesn't really matter as long as like still in the scale. But yeah, it's like a pretty simple way to make the pattern note. And of course too, you got your lower notes, so you would just copy I would just copy D sharp down. So for effects, I had an EQ on it to cut out some of the lows. And next we got this, it's another piano from Nexus. It's more like an accent towards the first piano, and it sounds like this. So those two pianos together sounds like this. And then the actual VST, I turned up the reverb and delay. Next we got this preset from Omnisphere. I think it's like a violin type thing. It's the Communion with Whales, and it sounds like this. So let's just like to make the melody sound way fuller for real. Then the EQ to cut out some of the lows. Or I'm not gonna lie, like for some beats, not everyone, but you don't need to put effects on all your beats for real. Like some beats sound the way it is, like dry. You don't need to add all that special reverb, delay, gross beat, differential micro, portal. You don't need all that stuff to make good beats. I mean, it's definitely nice still, but you don't need it. Next we got this bell from Nexus. So I'm gonna play the actual MIDI from it, and I'm gonna show you how I manipulated it, but it sounds like this. For effects, I put a Valhalla Supermassive on it. on the default preset, and this, bro, it's a free plugin too. You should definitely get it. But so without effects, it sound like this, and then with it on, it's definitely fire for real. And then so what I did was I reversed the pattern, and I chopped it up to get something like this. Next, we got this flute from Omnisphere. Sounds like this. So it's like a very simple pattern for real. I just played around with it until something sound nice. And just another EQ to cut out some, you know, harsh frequencies and some of the lows. Next, we got this violin from the Foggy Strings in the Obsidian Bank of Arcade. And it sounds like this. It's real fire. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Arcade is definitely a great investment for real. They got so many sounds that you can use for so many beats, like strings, vocals, pianos, keys, drums. Like they got almost everything. Just a reverb on it too, and a EQ. And then we got a bass from Omnisphere. It's the Love bass, and it sounds like this. So yeah, something simple. And then now we got this it's like a Moog bass from Sawyer. I gotta go to Sawyer again. I think it's like here's the beef bass. But yeah, like you'll hear this bass in like so many Detroit type beats. But yeah, it sounds like this. But yeah, so now the whole melody put together, you get something like this. Thank you for coming to the end of the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Hopefully, you learn something good from that video. But yeah, follow my IG and everything. And yeah, peace.